Hey guys, and welcome back to Threads, where this week we'll actually be doing something a little bit different in terms of threads. This is actually something that I decided to do in lieu of the fact of I kind of took a long break from videos and then came back and uploaded threads, but I wanted to have kind of like have there be a buffer between big periods where there weren't threads. So this is threads, but this is calling this threads extra. What this essentially will be threads that probably aren't terrible threads, but they're not terribly long either. So instead of having them be like a full episode or have their own like episode, like big episode, like the numbered episode, there'll be something like extra. So an extra thread extra. So this is the first iteration of that I'll be doing. Like I said, I'll be for when there's going to be long periods where there won't be a threads going up. One of these will come out during that period to kind of act as a buffer between threads episodes, but this is the first iteration of that. With that explanation out of the way, this week we're on K, which is the first time we've been on K. K is the weapons board of 4chan. Without further ado, let's get right into it. This thread was posted on January 17th of 2016 at around 5 o'clock. Thread number is 285-87480. Title of this thread is, Does anyone else legitimately sleep with a gun under their pillow? I started doing it a few weeks back. I only stashed it away when my girlfriend is over for a night. Somehow it was comforting to me. Under your pillow is kind of strange, to be honest. On like the nightstand, yeah, that makes sense, but like under your pillow, it's like, why? I keep mine between my ass cheeks. Makes me feel like everything's gonna be okay. I keep my 45 next to me when I sleep. I also live in a N-word part of town while going to school, so I think it's not totally crazy. Today I woke up with the dovetail under my neck. Yeah, that's like why I would be like sleep with it in the bedstand or on your bedstand instead of under your pillow. I don't see the draw advantage you get from having it under your pillow. Ever since the Greys started visiting, I sleep with my Tokarev under my pillow. Tell us about the A's. Why I shoot the aliens? The only experience I have with them is watching a UFO take off, but why would you want to shoot them? Do they intend to harm us? Share with someone who knows what it's like to see something that isn't from this planet. So tell us about the A's. Fuck off, you have no idea. So what about them? I was waking up at weird times, so I set up I Spy on my laptop as I slept and it pointed away from me. I got this still. Alright, so the guy's Okay, well, it was supposed to be just a gun thread, but now we're creeping into the paranormal side of things. So apparently he took this really blurry photo of an alien, an Mao. So no relevant matches. Could not find your image on any of the selected services. Oh shit. Concern intensifies. I am thoroughly spooked. Not becoming range buddies and eventually fucking the A. So wanting to shoot the A's, only watching them take off, share someone with someone who knows what it's like to see something that isn't from this planet. Maybe Anon can trade his Tokarev for some alien space-directed energy pistol. Technically not a firearm. Hey, that's real shit though. Don't have to register, but the CIA will be pissed if they find out. Range toy. Fuck off, I seriously haven't been able to sleep in a week. What does that mean? Then don't sleep, wait for the Greys and try to communicate with them. Just don't fucking shoot them. I'd imagine that isn't gonna work out too well. Christ, man, you can be supplying the aliens with booze and then arming K with alien space guns, and you're just out here being a party pooper. Well, they haven't killed you yet. Try to make friends, stop being an autistic shit, because watching someone while they sleep isn't autistic. Gotta reach out to the autist aliens and make friends. So what, is this an X thread now? It went from being people talking about sleeping with guns under the bed to Mouse. I don't trust my subconscious that much. I've woken up too many times with the alarm clock having been turned off or adjusted for a later time without ever remember doing it. One time I even walked halfway across the room and unplugged it in my sleep. Similarly, I'll wake up with my phone underneath me on the floor or at the foot of my sleeping bag, even though I have it set up on the nightstand to charge every night before bed. If I kept a gun under my pillow, I'd probably ND it in my sleep. Why are you sleeping in a sleeping bag if you're in a house? I've woken up too many times with the alarm clock having turned off or adjusted. Shit happens to me way too often, and my off switch for the alarm is one that actually takes some effort to move. I'm not 100% sure it's actually me doing it though, since we've had some weird shit happen in our house, so it might be some spooky shit doing it. I stopped keeping my nightstand gun chambered for this reason. I woke up one morning and found a little piece of food in my sink I don't remember being there. Then I remembered the fragment of my dream where I got up and turned on the garbage disposal and realized it wasn't a dream. Not under the pillow, but I keep an SD-40 in my waistband when I sleep and a 1911 on the side of the bed. Why would you sleep with a gun on your hip? That seems like it'd be really uncomfortable. No, I usually sleep with a condition 01911 with the grip safety pinned down in the waistband of my pajama pants. I keep a Glock 19 loaded with a 124 grain HST laying on the nightstand next to me every night. I do sometimes, but I have brain problems. For some reason, I just really like guns. Something about holding them just puts me in a good place when I'm chilling at home. 9 times out of 10, I'll have a gun in my hand sitting on my lap, something across my shoulder while I'm cooking or something like that. It's like listening to music for me. Some nights, if I'm having trouble hitting the hay, I'll grab the nearest gun, clear it, and hold it onto it as I drift off. I guess it helps me find my center. I never feel more like myself than when I have a gun. Also, every now and again, I'll just be cleaning a rifle on my bed or something, and I'll just pass out. Yeah, that sounds normal, just randomly passing out. Probably signifies some sort of trust issues, but then again, pretty much everyone has those in some way, shape, or form. I don't know about that. Just helps me think about all the good times I've had at the range shooting with friends or walking around in the woods, planking and picking mushrooms with just me and my rifle. Not under my pillow since I tend to roll around like a mad child, but I got it under the topper mattress. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like if you're like the type of person that tosses and turns, you might kick it off the bed. And so it's like, why would you have it somewhere where it could potentially fluctuate position instead of having it somewhere where it's concrete, like in a drawer? Keep my Glock nade under my pillow I don't sleep on. Even if I do sleep on it, I don't worry about it going off since it's in the holster at all times. Nugget against the wall next to my bed, CZ52 under the pillow. Why is CZ52? Is that the 32 ACP version? Yeah, it's an awful strange choice of handgun to keep under your pillow. Or no, it's 7.62 Tokarev? I thought they were 32s. No, they're Tokarevs. Okay, never mind. I would say that'd be a weird choice of caliber, like a 32 ACP. I must be thinking about some other CZ. I want to, but I really do weird shit in my sleep. As a child, I once stripped down, scattered the silverware in the kitchen, and proceeded to sleep in the bathtub. I also wake up at weird times and turn off my alarms in my sleep, yet wake up having not disturbed anything in my bed. Too scared to set up a monitoring program and a webcam, though. Also, it doesn't help that so often I will spend days at a time tripping donkey cock and seeing some freaky shit that always makes me real nervous. I did with my Makarov a few times until I started having dreams I was a KGB agent and started having visions during the day of killing people. Almost murdered my little sister for insulting the motherland. Oh, it's a meme. But turns out she just said she didn't like her cereal. They took my guns away after that. I wouldn't recommend it. Didn't like her cereal. Anon, she was insulting the motherland. I am not of liking cereal. Cereal made of wheat that proletariat work to produce for the motherland so we can all eat. Should have killed the little capitalists. Or I keep my handgun under the bed, but I'm more scared of a break-in when I'm not there. I sleep with an AR-15 and USB compact under each pillow. USB compact, that's pretty dope, but how the hell would you fit an AR under a pillow? That sounds extremely uncomfortable too. Like, unless that thing's got like a really short barrel, like 8 inches, maybe less than 8 inches, like how the hell are you fitting that under a pillow? It's also like you'd be sleeping on a fucking rock, dude. For all men who believe they've seen aliens, you aren't the main character of a movie, you virgins. N-word, I know what I saw wasn't a plane, not believing that life could exist on other parts of our endless universe. I just keep it on my nightstand. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That makes more sense. I do have an ESEE5 under my pillow though. What the hell is that? It keeps a knife under his pillow? That's okay. How much it cost? Jesus. I think I'd be more skeptical about keeping a knife under my pillow than I would a handgun, honestly. I usually keep my handgun on my nightstand and my double barrel on some hooks on the side of my bed. As for on the bed, no guns on it, I roll around too much. I'll keep my rifle on my couch once in a while, but it's usually put away. I used to keep my 45 next to the bed on a nightstand thing I used to have. Now I just keep it by the computer or carry it to the couch when I'm over there. I currently sleep next to my loaded washer, it leaning against the corner made between the wall and the bed. Honestly, sort of makes the whole idea of sleeping next to a 45 a bit silly. He sleeps next to a washer? Hey, that's kind of cool. A loaded washer, no less. Hey, if it's a home invasion and the home invader is hiding behind the fridge, you'll be able to get him. I sleep with a gun inside the waistband. I don't get that. That sounds like it'd be extremely uncomfortable to sleep in. I used to cuddle with my Mosin until I sold it. Really, dude? A Mosin? Gotta have some higher standards than that, man. Does anyone else legitimately sleep with a gun under their pillow? That and an AK within 4 feet of me. Chest rig with 6 fully loaded magazines right at the foot of the bed. Shotgun on opposite side of the bed. 45 stuck in between mattresses on shotgun side. 40 stuck between mattress on my side. Magazines spread out evenly. Traco at foot of bed. AR-15 closet. That's just my bedroom. That seems like a bit much. Which one are you gonna grab? I'd grab the Draco, honestly. 7.62 by 39 with a short barrel, yeah, that'd probably do the job. But that's the end of the thread. It lasted a whole day, or maybe less than a day. 17 hours? That was a relatively short thread about people talking about how they sleep with the guns under their bed and an A-Lamau conversation for whatever reason. It was a strange thread, I guess. Kind of funny, kind of weird. Some people started shit posting about the military. You won't really see that in the video, but there was that as well. And hey, we had an A-Lamau appearance on K, so I guess that's something. That's been the first iteration of Threads Extra. I hope you enjoyed it. I intend to keep doing these, like I said, so I can keep putting out threads, or at least some version of threads while I'm working on the bigger episodes. But thank you very much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you. Stay chill.